What's good, y'all? This your boy Z here, and I'm gonna get serious in this video. And this is a very, very touchy topic, and this is regarding one of the perhaps one of the best running backs in the league now. This young man has been doing very well for the Chiefs, especially since his rookie year. Okay, this man was just on a team that was literally the number one team in the AFC right now, and because of what just recently transpired, a video of him, you know what I'm saying, supposedly beating his woman on the ground. Because that video just got surfaced, he had to be released, and I'm gonna get to him in just a few minutes. But before I continue, I need everybody to listen to this video. I need everybody to really understand me. That's under the sound of my voice. That's listening to this video. I need everybody to really pay attention, especially if you're young. If you're a young athlete, okay, you 21, 22 years old, you coming fresh out of high school, you reaching college, and to those that's in the NFL, y'all need to see this, okay? And even the ones that's not in sports, for any man, period, of all age, but especially, like I said, especially young folks, man, young brothers, y'all need to understand me right now when I say this, okay? If you dealing with a female, it could be any woman, they could be your, like I said, it could be your girlfriend, your wife, fiance, your sister, whatever, right? Your cousin. You dealing with any woman, okay? That's y'all two are arguing, right? You arguing for whichever reason. You're arguing, y'all fighting, whatever, because either she don't agree with what you're doing or you don't agree with what she's doing. Okay? Y'all not getting along or whatever reason, man. Y'all need to learn if she got you to the point to where you gotta literally physically hit her and beat her, then you need to walk away from that. For real. If it gets to the point to where you feel that you have to basically like physically like break her jaw, do something, hit her, stump her out, then by all means, you need to like immediately, you know, walk away from her, get away from her immediately, go to the other room, lock up in another room, go to the bathroom, or call your homie up, call somebody to come pick you up, go to your friend's house, go to somebody's house. You need to go drive to a bar, drive somewhere, drive. You got to get away from that woman immediately. Okay, you should not be around no woman that can't respect you. Okay, to the fact that she got to antagonize you. Okay, because it's not that serious, all right? Because y'all need to understand that in the court of law, it's going to be her word over yours, regardless. Okay, that's what type of system we living in. When we in the judicial system right now, the judicial system, okay, we live in a system that's basically is not that fair towards men. It's very biased, okay, gender biased. And what I mean by that is, there's been women who have gotten away with rape charges where the man did not even physically touch them. This is why Charlamagne the God's been going through what he's been going through over the last 2 years. Over a case that he settled out of 20 years ago. Okay? Y'all gotta understand this, man. We live in a system that's not fair, especially to the black man. And Kareem, in the name of the football player who I'm finna talk to is Kareem Hunt. Okay? Now, obviously, Kareem Hunt has learned nothing from Ray Rice and Greg Hardy in these situations. He's learned nothing from Ray Rice at all. Okay? Now, Ray Rice basically got kicked out the league for basically hitting this woman, punching her inside the elevator, which there was a camera footage right there. The woman knocked out. Not to mention there was witnesses, people at that hotel who heard him and her arguing all throughout that hotel going into that elevator, okay? And Ray Rice was a man who had just won a Super Bowl just the season before. Had just defeated the San Francisco 49ers, Kaepernick-led team, and for those who've seen that, had just delivered the Ravens' second Super Bowl, okay, in their history, all right? This man was on top of the world, all right? He was, like I say, he was getting paid a good amount of money. He had a very good salary, but he was a power back. One of the best in the league as far as, those said, time possession, can get, 7, 8 a carry off his size alone. Like I say, he was a tank, right? But because he hit that woman in the elevator, of course, she didn't press charges on him because that was his fiance, but because that happened, the NFL couldn't condone it. They had to release him entirely. And no team signed him because of that, because they didn't want to take a chance on condoning that type of behavior and rewarding that, okay? So if that happened to Ray Rice, right, a man that had just won a Super Bowl, what do you think they're finna do to Kareem Hunt? For those that don't know, man, Kareem Hunt has just been recently released from the Kansas City Chiefs. They have to fire him, okay? Because there's footage of him. I don't know if this was a hotel, this was some type of store, wherever the shop they was in. Basically, he got into an altercation with his woman, his baby mama, his wife, or whatever she was to him. And she is literally on the ground. I guess they were arguing. I guess he hit her and she's on the ground. He's just stomping out like literally. And this is him, right? They arguing. He just going boom, 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 boom. Literally, the woman's on the ground. He's beating her. Okay, it's just on. This is footage on camera. So can't nobody, y'all conspiracy theorists, you people, you pro-blacks, you can't say the man is treated unfairly because they got camera footage on him. Now this was of course pulled up from TMZ, and I guess what it was. This case happened back in February. Now this was supposedly, and the problem with Kareem Hunt, he lied about this whole time. This man kept this under the, he kept it hidden, right? He didn't tell his team, he didn't tell the GM, he didn't tell the owner, he didn't tell Andy Reid that this was actually going on. He kept this basically in the dark, right? Now I believe what had happened was this case was being investigated already. I guess the woman he beat or whatever happened, she basically went to the feds and told them everything, confessed to it. Whoever the security of that place, that facility is in, basically questioned her, right? They called 911, and then she basically went behind Kareem Hunt's back and told the feds about what's going on. So they secretly was investigating this, okay? Just now, I guess a couple of days ago, the feds or the DA was able to pull up this footage that TMZ had, because you know paparazzi is everywhere. And if you Kareem Hunt, you one of the best running backs in the league next to Todd Gurley and Alvin Kamara, okay? Your team is literally I think it was 10-1. I think they 91 and 10-1, whatever, but they're balling. Mahomes is balling. And the main reason why Mahomes is able to ball out the way he is because Kareem Hunt has been able to basically run the ball and keep them in the game. All right? Like I said, Kareem Hunt, since his rookie year, balls out, man. 8-9 a carry, averages at least around 115 to maybe 115 to maybe 120 yards, 150 yards a game. Like, this guy was literally, man, I'm telling you right now, I mean, one of the best, pound for pound, one of the best backs in the league. Okay? He's one of the reasons why the Chiefs is doing so well. But that video surfaced, right? So now they got DNA evidence. They got evidence against him. Not just DNA, they got camera footage of him blatantly hitting this woman. So what's going to happen, right? They're going to take him to trial. Okay? He's going to go to trial, and he's going to go to jail. The feds are going to get him down immediately, man. He can't get away with this. So the Chiefs have to release him now because they don't want that lurking over them. And what Kareem Hunt should have did, he should have confessed to that already. He said, man, I got into it with my girl, whatever happened, I stomped her out. I made a mistake, this happened. So then Roger Goodell would have suspended him like he did Zeke and suspended him 6-7 games. So then he'd at least be able to come back week 13, at least 14, 15, late in the season. But no, man, that man want to just keep that hidden and act like nothing's going on. Like, yo, just because you a football player, bro, and just because you making all that money, don't mean they ain't going to come after you. Especially him being a black man, they're going to find every reason to come after him. They're going to find a reason to try to end his career. They're going to find every reason to put you in jail. I've said this in my videos numerous times. This is what I'm telling y'all when I say this, man. I'm not just somebody talking crazy. I'm not just somebody random. I'm talking like this because I care, man. A lot of y'all young men, especially you brothers, you got to do better than this, okay? You can't let these women get y'all pissed off, especially these hoes, all right? Because obviously, man, that wasn't civilized. That woman could have waited till him and her got home to say that, okay? Fellas, if you're dealing with a woman that wants to make a scene in public and want to argue and fight with you in front of everybody else, in front of camera, knowing, and that's another thing too, I'm going to say this, there's cameras everywhere now. You're not going to escape this at all. There's a camera in every bank, every grocery store, every hotel. Everywhere you go, there's a camera somewhere posted on the wall now where security's watching every little thing. Especially with all these mass murders we've gotten recently in this year alone. They're going to put cameras everywhere now. Okay, the feds, 5-0, the FBI, they're not playing with nobody. Government is not playing at all. Anything going down, they're going to find you, okay? Not to forget to mention, you got people that's waiting for every opportunity to put something on World Star. For all you know, that video could have been him stumping that girl out, could have been put on World Star Hip Hop. Okay? TMZ ain't the only one who got that on footage. That's probably the other people who got that same footage that's recorded that. Especially him being a known running back in the league. Okay? Y'all gotta understand, especially you athletes, man. All eyes are on you. You're not gonna get away with nothing. So it's really not worth using your career over. And I can almost guarantee y'all, Kareem Hunt ain't finna be signed no more. They not. Ain't no owner, no GM, no coach gonna wanna basically need that badly to sign a quarterback that just hit a woman and just stomped a woman out on the ground. That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, y'all. If he gets blackballed, he deserves it. Because Kareem Hunt needs to pay for his own sins. He needs to pay for he needs to be punished for that. Okay? Come on now, Kareem Hunt is literally 230-something pounds, or bigger than that. That man is heavy. Arms this huge, okay? You can't be hitting women like that, man. That's inexcusable. It's not that serious. Women are weaker than men. Okay? Now, it's one thing the woman putting a gun out on you like this, because that's happened to one of my homies. All right? Shouts out to my homie AJ. All right? You know what I'm saying? He's part of the money team. You know, he's doing this thing. I had a chance to do some music with him back in the day, but shouts out to him, right? This woman came over here and attacked him with a Uzi. On the school campus, he had to defend himself. He had to literally do a spin kick, kick him, and knock her out. Now, because that happened, he got kicked out of the school, which it wasn't fair. It wasn't his fault. And he had to go to court for that, but luckily he didn't go to jail because he had to defend himself. Because a woman came at him for whichever reason. They had an argument, whatever happened, but she tried to shoot him, but he take his life. He had to defend himself. So it's one thing the woman is putting a gun out on you, putting a shank out on you, trying to hit you with an iron, whatever she got in her hand, you got to defend yourself, okay? But it's another thing if y'all just arguing back and forth and she said something that really gets in your skin and you want to just hit her like bam. No, man, don't do it. Don't do it. And furthermore, you're not a pimp either. Don't act like these pimps and try to slap them upside the head, because there's pimps that went to jail behind that, okay? Don't be no pimp at all. Stop. Stop it. Stop that nonsense. Don't do it, okay? Because even a pimp could go to jail easy, because that's all a woman got to do is say, he hit me. That's all she got to do, especially you leave a mark. And God forbid if that woman was ovulating at the time and had a baby getting ready, an embryo growing inside her. Kareem could have killed the baby inside of her right then and there by just stopping her, man. Like, come on. Y'all got to be better than that. Y'all can't be acting like that at all, brothers. Especially your brothers, man. Brothers that's black and brown. I'm talking to you. Because like I said, man, y'all the main ones who the government want to put behind bars. Y'all understand this? We live in an unfair system. Okay? Us having the talent we have, having the skills we have. Okay? These folks, these white folks look for any opportunity. The ones that's evil look for any opportunity to put us behind bars. Okay? And then look what happened to Ezekiel Elliott just last year. Ezekiel Elliott didn't even abuse that woman at all. Didn't even touch that woman. You know what I'm saying? Wrongly. He didn't molest her at all. She still tried to put him in jail. Why? Because he was dealing with a hoe that didn't like to be told no. Because Ezekiel Elliott didn't want to be dealing with that woman no more. Because he only wanted to focus on football that season, focus on helping this team get to the playoffs and win a championship. He told that woman, okay, this is my crib. I want my own privacy. I want you to leave now. I don't want you coming back. No one said, okay, I'm white and you're black. I'm going to ruin you. They'll believe me. They're not going to believe you. That was her mindset. She's going to try to extort Ezekiel Elliott for money. She's going to try to get him his career in it because he didn't want to have sex with her no more. Okay? Y'all need to let that be a lesson. No, Kareem Hunt was pretty much stupid. That was a dumb move at all. I mean, he could have just walked away. And see, this is what your entourage is for, right? So, like, a lot of you athletes, you know what I'm saying, you ones that's, you know what I'm saying, top performer in college, you know, you got your homies and people hanging around you. Your entourage is supposed to step in and separate y'all and keep that from happening. Okay? If you hang around with some entourage, you hang around with some friends that's going to allow you to do something that's going to get you put in jail or get your career ended, and those are not your friends. And I said that in my other video about people who are successful, that have to separate themselves and hang with people who have the best interests at heart. Now, Kareem Hunt got boys that was supposed to step in and basically, you know what I'm saying, get between him and her and stop him from doing that. His entourage is supposed to take him to the outside and let him cool down. Because I actually had that happen to me before, right? Now, folks, this is a true story, right? This is my sophomore year in high school, all right? Now, I was in the classroom just minding my own business. This woman named, her name was Dominique. Now, she was a dyke, of course. She was one of those women that want to act like a nigga, act like a man, act all hard and stuff, right? She's one of those type of women that ain't scared to fight a man, but then when a man knock her ass out, lay hands on her, then she gonna be complaining, you know what I'm saying, acting all girly next day. But anyways, so we already know what I'm saying. I'm doing something. I guess she said something very disrespectful to me, and she was just getting on my nerves. I couldn't take it no more. And then she tried to another step to my face. And I told her to stop, stop right now, like calm down. But she going to step on my face and try to push me. Now I was literally this close from just literally firing on her, just swinging, bam. Because me, I'm crazy, especially when I'm angry, man. I got a temper. Like I said, I've learned to control my temper since then. But back then I was young. I was 16, right? There was another brother that had to come between me and Dominic and tell me to go outside because I was really about to lay serious hands on her. Literally. But of course, if I did that, I would have been kicked out. I not only would have been expelled from the school, I would have been kicked off the football team, and I wouldn't have been able to come back. When she was the one that antagonized the fight, okay? Thank God that brother stepped in between. This was a basketball player, too. Thank God he stepped in between me and that woman, Dominic. Now, to this day, me and her are cool. But no, that woman, you know what I'm saying? You got women like that that tries to fight a man. They're not scared to get their ass beat. They'll fight a man head up. But if they take an L, that's on them. But No, don't act like them either, man. To you women out there, don't act like men. You can't fight these men at all. And to you dykes, okay, nothing against young Ma, young and May, she cool, but no, man, don't. If you gonna fight a man, if you gonna lay hands on a man, be prepared to, like I said, take whatever he go bring to you, okay? If you try to go for you women, the ones who are basically like same sex, you LGBT, you gay, you like women, you dress like a man, okay? You wear the collar shirts, you wear the sack, you wear the jeans and the pants and the boots. You don't wear earrings at all, okay? You got your hair cut like a dude. Do not get into these men's faces and swing on them, try to whip their ass, and they come back with you with a left foot or a cross or hit you right in the stomach and you get knocked out and fall down. Don't try to go back the next day and try to go press charges against them when you started, okay? For you women, if you don't want to get your asses beat, don't try to provoke these men. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all that now. That's my message to women that act like hard, that trying to act like men. Don't do it. Alright? Because these men can seriously hurt you. Like Kareem Hunt, these football players are huge. They lift weights. These football players are lifting 200, 300-pound weights, okay? These men lay their hands on you will get seriously hurt. Okay, so that's to you, all you dykes. You women that want to act like men, and you want to take some other man's girl, you want to act like a man is a chump, and you want to act all hard in front of your friends, don't do that to yourself. Don't get your ass beat. And men, don't lay your hands on no woman, because it's not that serious at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, law enforcement is going to take her story over yours. You're going to be the one going behind the police car with your handcuffs, going up to the precinct, finna get put in the system over her ass. And you got to call your lawyer. You got to wait for that phone call, and for your family to bail you out, and you got to get you a good lawyer that can get you off from getting prison time behind her ass. Okay? And that's what happens when you deal with these hoes. You deal with these trifling ass women that can't act civilized, especially in public, that want to make a scene because they can't have their way. Stop dealing with those type of women. Okay? Because this makes no sense. Kareem Hunt is on a team that's literally in position to take an AFC championship. Okay? The Chiefs, right now, as we speak, if this was playoffs, that team will be able to beat not only Tom Brady and the Patriots, they could beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, definitely, the Baltimore Ravens, the Tennessee Titans, the Indianapolis Colts, whichever team, even the Houston Texans, they can beat any team right now. Okay? Especially with Kareem Hunt and running back. Now, of course, Spencer Ware is decent. I'm not going to knock Spencer Ware. He could get the job done, but not like Kareem Hunt at all, man. Kareem Hunt is elusive, speed. He's like an Adrian Peterson out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, what he did, this might have cost him his career. There's no team that's going to take a chance on him, especially not this season at all. The only way Kareem Hunt will ever get back into the league, he got to, one, apologize. He got to do a press conference. And then, two, he got to really plead to Roger Goodell. Like, he's got to really beg for his job back. For any team not to take a chance on him. But even then, I don't think they're going to do that. Because if any owner, any GM was to try to sign Kareem Hunt now, especially the ones who are basically hurting right now at the running back position, if they want to have to take a chance on Kareem Hunt, they have to also take a chance. If they sign Kareem Hunt, they have to take a chance on having the risk of having not only the Me Too movement come after them, these feminist organizations, because there's a whole lot of them that don't like this type of activity from any man. These feminist organizations that's against men abusing women, they gonna come after you. All right, you have to be prepared for that. You got to be prepared for Black Lives Matter to throw confusion in there, because that's what George Soros does. He's an agent of chaos. He has black people basically doing his bidding, embarrassing themselves for him. Because what Black Lives Matter going to do, they're going to say, oh, he's a black man that deserves to get a second chance. They're going to try to bring up Greg Hardy. They're going to try to bring up all these other incidents where black men was given a second chance, not knowing that him hitting a female stopping a female was totally inexcusable. But they're going to try to still say, oh, because he's a black man and this and that, he deserves to get a second chance, despite what's going on with Kaepernick right now. Okay, and I'm not going to get into Kaepernick. That's neither here or there. You see what's going on with Eric Reed. Eric Reed came out there to confront Malcolm Jenkins that Kaepernick told him to go do. But like again, Black Lives Matter gonna throw that in there, man. So as an owner, whichever owner or GM that decides to give Kareem Hunt a contract, you gotta deal with that. Well, all kinds of people trying to protest with picket signs coming to your stadium, drawing up a whole lot of confusion right now. Okay? You gotta deal with that. There's too much of that. They dealing with enough of that now. Like I said, they dealing with Eric Reed's, you know what I'm saying, problems right now, and him confronting Malcolm Jenkins. They don't want to be dealing with no more of this. They don't want to be dealing with no more of these movements right now. They got enough. They dealing with enough of Black Lives Matter trying to get Kaepernick back in there in this collusion case. They can't be dealing with too much of this right now. And for the Chiefs, this is why the reason why they released it, because they can't have this lurking over them right now. Kareem Hunt doing this is a major distraction to that team. Because him doing that, like I said, they focus on that right now. Their head is not mentally there. The Chiefs got to focus on winning these next 5 games in, because the season soon will be over. We're already in December now. We going towards the last end of the season. Okay, this is the last end. And I'm going to do a video on my playoff predictions because we get near that timing. I think this is week 14 to 15. This is the last games of the season. This is basically the last end of it. All right. I think there's still maybe like 5 or 6 more games to be played, but we're reaching near the end. Because once January hit, that's playoff time. Okay? Even if we reach in December, so this is the last stretch for teams to try to secure a spot. This month here is when teams start clinching that first round bye. All right? And the Chiefs are basically in position to get the first round bye because New England lost 2 games. I think Kansas City is a game ahead of New England, especially in the loss column. So for the Chiefs, this is very important, man. They can't afford no player to be getting in trouble with the law at all. None. So, I mean, this is what Kareem Hunt gets for not telling the truth ahead of time, not confessing. All right? Because that happened in the offseason. Now, if he would have confessed to that, and if they would have got an open statement, and they would have seen that sooner, then maybe Roger Goodell would have hit him with maybe like an 8-9 game suspension, and maybe he could at least had a chance to at least play in playoff time when that comes. But no, man, he screwed up. Okay, doing something, don't want to take responsibility for actions, thought he could try to pay that off because they got lawyers already. They got good lawyers, but see, this right here, this basically, this video, this him and the camera stumping that woman out. However good his lawyer is, the lawyer ain't gonna be able to get him off that easy. If anything, his lawyer gonna have to try to get Kareem Hunt a plea deal in court. That's all his lawyer gonna try to get Kareem Hunt to do. All his lawyer could suggest Kareem Hunt to do is like, brother, take the plea deal. Okay, Mr. Hunt, they got video footage of you on camera. You got organizations that are looking at this. This is not good for you or the city of Kansas City. You need to take a plea deal now. That's what a lawyer going to try to get Kareem Hunt to do. He's going to try to take whichever deal he can take in court. He may have to serve some time for this. Because a lot of these judges ain't going to take this at all. They're not. I'm telling you right now, man. They getting tired of these movements. You know what I'm saying? Attacking a lot of these celebrities. Okay? They getting tired of these press conferences. Okay? So that's what's going to get ready to happen. He's going to have to, his attorney's going to have to tell him that he got to state an open apology. Then on top of that, he's going to have to take a deal. Because like I said, that's camera footage. That's inexcusable in court. Once they get you on camera, that's it. You're gone. And it don't matter which statements was brought out. It don't matter which witnesses you got. That's an open statement. That's camera footage. He's blatantly stomping, kicking a woman while she's down on the ground. Okay, that's not gonna fly in court at all. You ain't gonna get no pass. So he has to apologize not only to the woman but to the NFL. He's got to take a plea deal. Then on top of that, like I said, he's going to pay a fine too, because that woman's family can sue Kareem Hunt blatantly. He can get sued. He's got to pay that woman's family some money for that. Okay? So to you athletes out there, you celebrities, you boxers, man, anybody that's acting in the entertainment industry, any artist, man, let that be a lesson right now. Don't do it, man. Don't hit these women at all. And if you're dealing with a woman that can't respect your privacy, and can't respect, can't act civilized in public, if you're dealing with a woman that blatantly will argue and fight with you in the car while you're driving, out there in the grocery stores, in front of public, in front of kids, and cuss you out and try to provoke you right in front of people, then you shouldn't be dealing with no more. Like I said, you need to walk away, you need to call somebody to come get you, you need to go somewhere else and leave that woman alone. Let her cool down and wait for things to settle down when she calm down. But hitting her ain't going to solve anything. And to you women out there, like I said, you dykes, you women that's gay, that's dressed like men, that want to be men, okay, if you take a swing, you start trying to jab at a man, or you try to take a weapon or shank to try to hit a man and strike him with, or you try to pull your strap out and try to fire on any type of man, be prepared to take whatever damage, whatever punishment you got coming to you by that man. That man decides to hit you right in your temple, knock your jaw out, do what he got to do to protect himself from you swinging at him. Be prepared to take whatever punishment you got coming to you. And don't try to get up the next day, get up and try to act all female, try to change your appearance and try to get this man joined in jail because you decided that you want to step to a man, you want to act like a man yourself, knowing full well you're a female, you're a woman, and a man is stronger than you because you want to act all hard, act all gangster. No, man, don't do it. Okay, because there's been cases where there's been women, I've had friends of mine, homies of mine in the hood that basically got into a fight with dykes, with these women who act like men, and my homies wound up whooping their ass, and these women got back up the very next day, you know what I'm saying, got back up, then tried to dress all women like, and then tried to go to the court, tried to go to the police station, try to press charges against that man to put him in jail. Okay, no, don't do it, all right? And either way, fellas, in this system, we're not going to win. That you fight a losing battle right there. No, a woman should not get you that upset to where you got to hit her and beat her. No, don't do it, man. Don't. Please. Especially for your children, man. Children don't need to be looking at that. Your sons that's watching you get into it with your woman and you hit her upside the head, they don't need to be looking at that because they going to grow up doing the exact same thing. And we already got enough of that in the past anyway. So anyways, folks, that's the video, man. But that's just what I want to get off my chest, man. That needs to be said. All right? Because there's been too many brothers, too many athletes going to jail behind women. Matter of fact, I want y'all to go on Hulu or go on Netflix and look up the Lawrence Phillips story. Matter of fact, you can YouTube this. Look up Lawrence Phillips. Lawrence Phillips was the running back of the, I think it was the LA or the St. Louis Rams, and he was an Indianapolis Colts. Man, I think he came out of, I think, Nebraska or Stafford. He was one of the best football players of his time. I mean, speed, power, all that, right? Just like Kareem Hunt. He was a high rated running back coming into the NFL. I think around 96, 97 season. But every woman he get involved with, he had a problem with anger. He was bipolar, man. He couldn't control his anger. So every woman he got involved with, he beat her and literally blatantly almost killed her. And this is a white and black women he got involved with. Every woman he ever got involved with, they gave him a chance, gave him a second chance. He turned around and beat her. And that man kept running away from the law. He kept ducking, dodging, and then him doing that got him kicked out the NFL, got him kicked out the Canadian League, got him kicked out of college and everything else, and then he suffered in jail, in prison, and then he took his own life. Okay? So don't be like Lawrence Phillips at all. Don't be like Ray Rice. Don't be like Greg Hardy. Because Greg Hardy got a second chance, okay, for what he did. But even then, I mean, there's no video footage of him hitting that woman. Greg Hardy got to his woman at the home. And the woman, I guess, pressed charges the first time. That's how he got kicked out of Carolina. Because Greg Hardy was on the Panthers before they went to the Super Bowl. And this when the Panthers was like 12-5, 14-3. When the Panthers went to the playoffs the first time. But because Greg Hardy got in trouble with his woman over domestic abuse, he got kicked out the Panthers, got suspended a year, came back to the Cowboys because Jerry Jones needed a defensive lineman, but he was doing too much talking. And that's what led to him getting released. But still, don't be like those guys. Okay? Because Kareem Hunt should know better than this, man. For real. No, man. Learn to control your anger. Learn to control your temper, okay? That's the video, folks. Like, subscribe, comment. Shouts out to all my subscribers. Shouts out to all the ones viewing these videos. I love y'all. Much respect. Peace and love, man. Y'all stay blessed. Stay tuned. I'll see you soon.